Of the movie she was supposed to make with Brad.
How difficult was it to replace him?
Now, Gwyneth's dad, the director, talks about replacing Pitt and his daughter's touching Golden Globe speech.
Star maps in the Entertainment Tonight cover story.
We always thought that the map shouldn't be allowed to be sold.
Cher's house is on the list, so is Tom Cruise's mansion. But is this Hollywood tradition putting the stars at risk?
I've had several run-ins with people at my house.
Why is Jerry Springer in his underwear in front of Barbara Walters? As we get the official scoop on when you can buy Monica's new book. And Zena's practical joke. We're on her New Zealand set as she plays a prank on her co-star.
This is Entertainment Tonight, the most watched entertainment news program in the world.
Here is the top news from Hollywood for this Thursday, February 18th, 1999. Hello, everybody. I'm Mary Hart.
And I'm Bob Goen. And Gwyneth Paltrow has found someone to take Brad Pitt's place in her latest film, that is. See, Brad was originally cast with her, but now Jan Carl goes behind the scenes on the movie with Gwyneth, with her new co-star, and with her father for another E.T. first.
Gwyneth Paltrow's new leading man in the upcoming film Duet is none other than Felicity's Scott Speedman. And despite having to fill Brad Pitt's sizable shoes, he's being welcomed with open arms by Gwyneth.
Brad was originally set to play Billy.
Right.
How difficult was it to replace him?
I think it was about just, you know, finding the right, somebody with a kind of right soulful quality, which Scott has in spades. He was the last one cast, but it wasn't. We've ended up finding the right person, so that was good.
You've gone from what you call D&E type movies in Canada to replacing Brad Pitt. How are you feeling about that?
It's good. It's an honor to replace him. I really like him. I think he's a really good actor. And when I read Hart, I could really see him doing it, so it was really nice to get that.
Gwyneth's dad, Bruce Paltrow, is directing the movie and says getting it made took some real doing.
Had the money, lost the money, had the money, lost the money. Brad was doing it, Brad wasn't doing it. I think every studio in town turned it down twice.
One man who didn't turn down a role in the film is singer Huey Lewis.
He has to get Huey Lewis autograph for his mom.
You do?
Yeah.
Wait, did you tell Gwyneth? His mom used to teach aerobics.
Yeah, it's
And used to, like, use all those songs.
I want to know.
Power of love.
But for proud Papa Bruce, nothing compares to watching his Oscar nominee daughter hard at work, except for maybe her emotional Golden Globe acceptance speech.
Now, what did you think with her speech?
That's very hard for me to talk about.
Most of all, I would like to thank my family, who I'm so fortunate to love and be loved by.
What happened when you and Blythe were sitting there listening to your daughter?
I cried. Sure. I sort of blind. Just saw.
Emotions ran even higher when Gwyneth acknowledged her grandpa Buster, who's battling stomach cancer.
Hang in there, Grandpa!
My daughter and my father are very, very close. I mean, incredibly close. I could start to cry rethinking the moment, you know. It's just so overwhelming.
What a loving family. Thank you, Jan. Gwyneth's Duet is due out this fall, but first she has exactly 30 days till she'll dazzle as an Academy Award nominee. And now we have the latest Oscar news. On the pre-show set, one star's makeup and one movie that just broke a big screen record. When former winner Gina Davis hosts this year's Oscar pre-show, she'll have a special set made to fit, and we have an exclusive look from producer Gil Cates.
How to incorporate in this set 2 television monitors so that Gina and the audience would be able to see not only what was happening on the red carpet, but also to see what was happening in the theater itself.
With 7 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture and Best Foreign Film, Hollywood's hottest import is Roberto Benigni's Life is Beautiful. In fact, the Italian movie is the highest-grossing foreign language film ever in North America, earning nearly $22 million.
I love this movie. Life is Beautiful.
I want her to look like an angel.
Heaven Sent Style describes the look Kate Blanchett will be wearing for Oscar. Janine Lobel will provide the makeup for the Best Actress nominee and says the key to the perfect night is being prepared.
It's like, give me your purse, and I, like, load up the things I know they need to take with them so that, because you're not going to be there.
And from makeup to fashion, a tip from the runways of New York predicts simplicity and style will grace Oscar's red carpet.
Something
elegant and sexy, but minimal. I think that's what you're going to see on the red carpet at the Oscars.
That pre-Oscar TV show Gina Davis is hosting starts on ABC 1/2 hour before the awards on March 21st. And there is also excitement in store for the upcoming Screen Actors Guild Awards. Jack Nicholson and friends Matthew Perry and Matt LeBlanc have been named presenters. You'll be able to see it all 2 weeks from Sunday on cable's TNT.
Leading the Entertainment Tonight news brief. Break out the popcorn and soda for Will Smith. He has been named the Show West Actor of the Year by the National Association of Theater Owners. Smith is being honored for his Big Willie box office style. Enemy of the State is his third film to gross over $100 million. And Will's role in the updated Wild Wild West is one of the theater owners' most anticipated films for summer of '99. He's hit 70 home runs, and he's a Frappuccino fan. Now, Mark McGuire and Starbucks are teaming up to support literacy and children with Out of the Park, Into the Books. The coffee company will donate $5,000 for each home run that McGuire hits during the '99 season. Mark also took a coffee break to plug the Mad About You guest shot that E.T. first told you about.
Monday night, watch it.
Looking like a mermaid tossed onto the shore, Daryl Hannah surfs into the pages of Gear. Although she's been a star for over 15 years, Daryl says she's more interested in rescuing lame horses and stray dogs. And despite romances with Jackson Browne and John Kennedy Jr., Daryl claims that she's never been on a true date. That Gear magazine with Daryl uncovered on the cover is on newsstands 2 weeks from Tuesday.
Cover girl Cindy Crawford may be a few months away from becoming a super mom, but right now she can still be a supermodel. Cindy proved it last night in New York to rave reviews from her runway friends.
I don't think I'll be like wearing a bikini with like a big pregnant stomach because that's just not who I am.
But the model mom-to-be had no problem kicking up her heels in a strapless beaded top and black satin pants as Ellen Tracy debuted its 1999 fall collection.
I called them a month before the show and I said, look, if you want to cancel me, I understand. But if you don't want to cancel me, you might have to think about what outfits will work on me.
The way my sister looks at 5.5 months pregnant and the way Cindy Crawford looks, not the same.
Though Cindy admits models do check each other out, she says there's no point in trying to hold in her bulging tummy.
Normally, all the other models are so skinny that I feel like a truck driver. And, like, the good thing about this time is at least I had an excuse.
Cindy Crawford feels like a truck driver. Never! Cindy is due in mid-June, and she has decided she doesn't want to know if the baby will be a boy or a girl. Cindy says she'd rather it be a surprise.
What the heck is Barbara Walters doing with Jerry Springer? Well, coming up on E.T., why Jerry is in his underwear and then in a wig with the four women from The View.
The fifth would be Jerry Springer.
On the set of Xena, with her husband watching it all. Plus, Madonna, Whitney, their huge mansions, and how you can rent one star's home. Dharma talks about Scientology and her days smoking pot.
One day someone said, you're a stoner, and I was like, that's bad.
Next on E.T.
Morning seems so much brighter after a good night's sleep. That's why I love my Tylenol PM. Sometimes I have trouble sleeping. I used to worry about taking something. How would I feel in the morning? And then I tried Tylenol PM. It stops my pain and helps me sleep. So in the morning, I'm rested, refreshed, ready to make the most of my day.
Rest easy. It's Tylenol PM.
Life is about turning the things you want to do into the things you've done. It's about saying, I will, instead of, I wish. When you want to make the most of every day, start each day with a crunch of Kellogg's Smart Start, the nutritionally charged honey-sweetened cereal. Tomorrow means never. Seize the day. Kellogg's Smart Start.
You can stop the clock at Parker Furniture. The best of everything is always timeless. You can save now at the famous Parker Furniture Winter Sale. Find the best of everything at Parker Furniture. It's all in the Parker name.
My son Grant is like any other 10-year-old, full of hopes and dreams. Grant is one of thousands with disabilities who benefit from Easter seals. You can help. when shopping for groceries, please buy products specially marked with Back-A-Fighter tags. Now through March 31st, purchase these items at your favorite store. The proceeds will fund programs to help kids like Grant work toward ability.
Dreams are worth funding for. Won't you please help?
Buy Back-A-Fighter products today.
Remember life in the fast lane?
I do.
First you meet, then you get married, and things slow down.
Yeah, right.
To help you keep up, drive the supercharged Regal GS Sports Sedan. Plenty of room, standard traction control, and the most power in its class. Now get 2.9 APR financing plus Buick's Monsoon audio system at no extra charge. Regal by Buick, official car of the supercharged family.
You can stop the clock at Parker Furniture. The best of everything is always timeless. You can save now at the famous Parker Furniture Winter Sale. Find the best of everything at Parker Furniture. It's all in the Parker name.
Spring is a beautiful time of year, perfect for your home and gardening projects. And Coin TV would like to help you get started.
Join us for the Portland Home and Garden Show, where you can enjoy beautifully landscaped gardens, get expert advice, and learn how to make home improvements. Plus, stop by the Nature's Way landscaping display and enter to win a Martha Stewart gift basket and free flowers every month for a year from Flowers by Dorcas.
So join Coin TV for the Portland Home and Garden Show. It's a good thing.
Disney Fun has arrived.
I am from the planet Mars.
And the laughs are out of this world.
Hey, Spaceman! Sorry about that.
Disney's My Favorite Martian, rated PG, now playing.
Babies everywhere are talking. And they say Emporium's baby sale is the place to be.
That's it.
With savings of 30% off Oshkosh playwear for infants and toddlers.
Get it.
30% off the entire stock of HealthTex playwear, 25% off Carter's Just 1 Year Layettes, 40% off Carter's baby wear, and 25% off Little Levi's children wear. It's not just baby talk. It's the baby sale at Emporium, now through February 28th.
That's it.
It is quite a view of Jerry Springer on Barbara Walters' show, The View, in his skivvies and in touch with his feminine side inside Hollywood.
Hello.
The View's Fab Four do a little manhandling on Monday as Jerry Springer helps them test out a new treatment for cellulite.
Normally, I don't publicly walk around in my underwear for good reason. With legs like that.
But he really shows what a good sport he is when Jerry takes a ribbing about Oprah Winfrey's recent condemnation of his show as a vulgarity circus.
Apparently Oprah sent this over. She's mad at you, baby, you know.
Jerry even dons a wig just to fit in.
When I said, I've always wanted to do a show with 4 different women, I never imagined that the 5th would be Jerry Springer.
Look for the talk to turn serious when Barbara Walters interviews Monica Lewinsky. While the date is still not set, it might happen by March 4th. Publishers have confirmed with E.T. that's the day Monica's tell-all book will hit stores. Madonna's Miami mansion, Cher's 10,000-square-foot L.A. home, and Whitney's personalized pool make the grade in the premiere issue of McCall's Star Style magazine. While the mag offers up glimpses of celebrity abodes, Jane Seymour's 15th century English country manor is the only one you can rent for a getaway of your very own.
I think that it goes for the mere price tag of about $20,000 a week, and you can dine on her own china.
That premiere issue of McCall's Star Style magazine hit stands on Tuesday.
One star with her own sword-swinging style is Lucy Lawless as Xena, Warrior Princess. And she invited us exclusively to her New Zealand set where things are really buzzing. Literally.
You two take Argo and get away from here.
Lucy Lawless is hard at work on her 4th season of Xena, and she is battling more than bad guys. There's also the incessant buzzing of bugs in the New Zealand summer. But a warrior princess never complains.
This is a country where you don't get away with being a whiner.
On this day, the nearly 6-foot beauty had husband and executive producer Robert Tappert on the set for comfort. At home, Lucy leaves Xena far behind.
Oh, Xena doesn't exist except when the camera's rolling. Nobody would ever want to marry me if I was...
Off-screen, the couple is settling into domesticity.
We bought a new house and we're renovating and doing all that sort of stuff, so life is full of all sorts of other things.
Those other things include practical jokes. And this day, co-star Renee O'Connor was Lucy's target. She scribbled phony notes of advice into Renee's script.
Wait until she finds, things like pained expression. Here, try to look really, really sad.
But it didn't take long for Renee to catch the culprit.
She coming to get me.
Lucy, now, I don't know if I can do the pained eyes on this line.
And that one's not for public consumption.
Oh, leave out the good stuff. Lucy's hoping for one musical guest star for an upcoming episode. Singer K.D. Lang is a fan of the show, and she voiced interest in visiting Zena's world.
Jenna Elfman may be a big star now, but there was a time when she was struggling. Now, coming up on E.T., Dharma sits down to talk about the days she was living in poverty and the religion, Scientology, that she says saved her life. The controversial maps to the stars' homes in the Entertainment Tonight cover story. The famous talk about the fear of having their home addresses there for anyone to buy. Next on E.T.
Do some of America's most successful people get their start? Did somebody say McDonald's?
They're both packing heat. The robber pulls his gun and fires. Then the store clerk pulls his gun and shoots. You'll see it on Real TV first. Then take a look at the new sport in Europe where just about every hit is legal, no matter how low the blow. Plus, X-Files Smoking Match shows you how you can run, but you can't hide, especially when cops have 19 cameras staring down your neck. And Jug-a-Luck, times 4 on Real TV.
Tonight at 7:30 on Coin TV 6.
Want the best wireless phone deal? Go to CarToys Expo 99 sale. Nobody gives you more wireless phone choices. Get 200 minutes of talk time for just $29.95 a month.
CarToys, a better way to go.
For the first time in over 100 years, the Spring Air Mattress Factory is moving.
We had over $1 million worth of inventory that we had to get rid of.
If you're looking for a terrific deal, don't miss this fantastic factory moving sale. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for saving.
Tomorrow morning on The Buzz.
Tomorrow morning I think I'm going to take my jacket off, roll up my shirt sleeves, and we're going to take your phone calls and emails. See what's on your mind at the end of this very, very busy week on The Buzz.
Come to the 6th annual Subaru Portland Golf Show. Don't miss the West's largest all-golf show. You'll see over 100 golf exhibitors, a clearance center with new and demo equipment at greatly discounted prices, over 35 resorts, manufacturers demo area, and 2 seminar areas with PGA instruction. Look for the driving range to test all the newest clubs, putting and chipping games for kids and adults, and the Celebrity Putting Pro-Am on the 9-hole real grass putting course. February 19th through the 21st at the Portland Expo Center. Don't miss the 6th annual Subaru Portland Golf Show.
Spring is a beautiful time of year, perfect for your home and gardening projects. And Coin TV would like to help you get started.
Join us for the Portland Home and Garden Show, where you can enjoy beautifully landscaped gardens, get expert advice, and learn how to make home improvements. Plus, stop by the Nature's Way landscaping display and enter to win a Martha Stewart gift basket and free flowers every month for a year from Flowers by Dorcas.
So join Coin TV for the Portland Home and Garden Show. It's a good thing.
Perhaps it's the price of fame, but for stars like Tom Cruise, Cher, and Halle Berry, maps of the stars' homes are at best a nuisance and at worst a serious threat to their personal safety. Now the celebrities sound off about star maps as Mark Steinis brings us the Entertainment Tonight cover story.
It's scary. I mean, that's why you have security. I mean, I've had to have security my whole life.
I don't think that they should be able to do that, but I don't think there's any way you could stop doing that. They've been doing it for so long.
At best, these maps are an innocent way for a tourist to go home with a memorable story. But at worst, they invite an obsessed fan right to a star's front door.
I happen to be on one of those star maps, and I've had several run-ins with people at my house.
You can buy them on any street corner in Beverly Hills, and some vendors have spent decades selling maps to stars' homes.
between my mom and I, this coming May, it will be 50 years.
She wanted to see Brad Pitt's ass.
But in the wake of the Brad Pitt stalker, celebrities are increasingly concerned about security and insist the maps can lead to so much more.
I've always been afraid of them. I've always thought they were dangerous. I don't think anybody should have the right to put this out.
You go through a salon, Tom Cruise.
The path to the Tom Cruise mansion is clearly marked. It's even easy to find former stalking victim Steven Spielberg.
A map that I can buy for $7 shows me exactly where you live.
I mean, first of all, your house is the only place you have that you have any feeling of peace whatsoever, or security or sanctuary or anything like that. So we always thought that the map shouldn't be allowed to be sold because it's not safe.
It may not be safe, but it is legal. Star Map publisher Paul McDonald says his information comes from the public record, and it's up to the fans to use it responsibly.
You'd like to think that the people that actually purchase and use a star map would respect the privacy of the celebrities' homes.
But in a society obsessed with fame, security consultant John Lane says fans won't always show that respect.
A lot of people really start believing that they know these celebrities, and that the next step then is just a natural course of events to try to contact them.
So it's up to celebrities to be aware of the risk, and most live behind a shield of gates and security cameras.
You a tourist or what?
Arnold Schwarzenegger's bodyguards chased off public access TV host John Cunningham as he taped his show, Driveways of the Rich and Famous.
It's on a star map to come here and look at that.
Yeah?
That's what I
this is
understood.
a star map to come. Arnold invite you here to take a picture?
I thought it'd be okay because of the map.
No.
And while Cunningham was clearly not a threat, who knows what could happen the next time a fan comes knocking.
There is no easy answer. If somebody wants to do you harm or seek you out, the reality is they can do that.
Thank you, Mark. As you heard, star maps are nothing new, and in simpler, safer days before electric gates and security cameras, it wasn't unusual for big stars like Jimmy Stewart or Lucille Ball to greet tourists who'd followed maps to their Beverly Hills homes. Now, on our show tomorrow, new developments in the death of the child beauty queen. More bombshells from the John Bonet book in the Entertainment Tonight cover story.
It's likely that Patsy Ramsey will be indicted.
It's everything the author didn't tell Dateline, including what the housekeeper knows. We get to the bottom of the rumors about Michael Jordan and Vanessa Williams. Stella Reese in the confrontation with her father.
Either she goes or I go.
What happened after her mother's death that drove Della out of her own home? That's tomorrow.
Today, Dharma and Greg's Jenna Elfman is a big star, but there was a time not so long ago when she was barely getting by. Now, Jenna looks back at those leaner days and how Scientology changed her life as she sits down one-to-one with Julie Moran.
I'm just like this chick, you know, and like the fact that people would look to me to see how to do things, you know, I'm like, really? I don't know.
Jenna Elfman has become Hollywood's it girl with her hit series and a starring role in EdTV. The movie focuses on what happens when one man's life and loves become a smash TV show. It struck a chord with Jenna and her husband, Bodie.
How have you and Bodie dealt with that, having this romance in the public eye?
I've been with him since I was 19 years old.
Right.
So, and we, I mean, poor, like, living out of the change in the Arrowhead bottle. So I became master at surviving off of nothing. I totally, like, that could have been homeless. And just persisted and worked through it, you know, and just worked my butt off. I mean, survival tactics, you know? I mean, like, licking stamps, filing, stuffing envelopes. No pride. Fine. Forget pride. Just survive, you know? And, paid off.
Now that Jenna has arrived, she's getting all the perks. In this exclusive scene from EdTV, she and Matthew McConaughey share a passionate kiss, and the whole world watches.
First of all, kissing him can't be bad. No, I didn't think so. So you
Am I blushing yet?
You're blushing.
It was really fun. And then just like major making out for like 8 hours. You know, just like sucking face, take after take. And then at the end of the day, after just, you know, tons of kissing, we'd be like, okay, bye. Bye. Okay, bye. You know, show up the next day, hello. We'll kiss on the cheek, then be like,
Now, Jenna, do you think your belief in Scientology has really helped you deal with this mega stardom that you've got?
Yeah, because here's what happens. When you start seeing your face everywhere, right? You're like, yeah, and then people start you almost feel like you become this thing. And you have a lot of people saying yes to you.
Sure do. Don't
Do you know what I'm saying? And you have to be able to differentiate.
But wasn't there a time when you weren't this bubbly, Jenna? You were hanging out, smoking pot?
Oh, yeah.
Did Scientology help you beat your habit?
No, Bodhi did. Because I just met him, like a month. Known him for a month. And I went, and I had stopped smoking pot on my own because I was, one day someone said, "You're a stoner." And I was like, that's bad. And I went, wow. And I just kind of stopped it. And Bodhi said, "I bet you," he did like this reverse thing on me. He goes, "I bet you can't not smoke it."
Wow.
And I said, "Oh yeah, watch me." He bet me $100, and I haven't smoked it since.
Spending time with Jenna, you can't help but share her effervescent energy and zest for life.
Thank you.
What a life force. Unbelievable. Jenna also told me that when her husband Bodhi proposed to her, they documented the whole thing on videotape, just like Ed TV. The film opens nationwide on March 26th, Bob and Mary.
Yeah.
Darling. Isn't she?
Fills up a room. Well,
Absolutely.
thanks, Jules.
You bet.
We will be right back, though, with a trip to bikini.com.
Which big star turned down the Richard Gere role in American Gigolo? Is it Warren Beatty, John Travolta, or Mel Gibson? Your answer is next in the E.T. Birthdays. Closed captioning provided by Film buffs enjoy up to 55 pay-per-view choices a day with DirecTV. So what are you looking at? If it's not DirecTV, see your retailer for a demo today.
Here's the best way to cure winter depression. Save today at the famous Thomasville Home Furnishings Winter Sale. You'll find low, low prices on everything in the store. Thomasville. Furniture for living, furniture for life.
Keep the hood off, champ. Not the headlights.
You can't just take a beating. Bring it to CarStar. At CarStar, you'll get quality collision repair guaranteed.
Don't worry, champ. You'll be back in no time.
For the CarStar Collision Center nearest you, call 1-800-CarStar.
Can you feel it? Don't
Tom Collins presents Michelle Kwan, Oksana Bayur, Nicole Bobek, Elvis Stoico, Todd Eldridge, Victor Petrenko, Rudy Galindo, Philippe Candelora, Michael Weiss, Surya Bonali, Hansalan and Swallow, the John Hancock Tour of Champions on Ice.
Coming to the Rose Garden Friday, June 18th. Tickets on sale now. Presented in part by Coin TV6.
For Dodge Intrepid, we looked beyond a great look and took cab-forward architecture to a new place. With a spacious cabin, a very useful pass-through, and a cavernous trunk, Intrepid is an automobile for today, wrapped in a shape for the next millennium. See the friendly Northwest Dodge dealer near you.
Here's the best way to cure winter depression. Save today at the famous Thomasville Home Furnishings Winter Sale. You'll find low, low prices on everything in the store. Thomasville. Furniture for living, furniture for life. Interplaque by Conair is proven to remove nearly all plaque. Its unique cleaning action can actually reverse gum disease. Keep your smile. Get Interplaque, accepted by the American Dental Association.
Carnation Instant Breakfast, packed with 21 essential vitamins and minerals. It's a healthy start to your day. Carnation Instant Breakfast from Nestle.
Having an ET-style star birthday today, Molly Ringwald turns 31. Matt Dillon is 35. Vanna White is 42.
Which big star turned down the Richard Gere role in American Gigolo? That is John Travolta, who's 45 today. Sybil Shepherd is 49, and Jack Palance is 79.
Tomorrow, one of the hottest websites around.
It's bikini.com, and here's a preview. Bye.
You can reach everyone, and the fan mail has been great.
Jennifer's murder went unsolved for 6 years. Her mother thinks she knows who did it.
I promised her the day that I buried her that I would see him in jail.
But when no one could crack the case,
There's a lot of little things that didn't add up.
this detective got started.
I have these pictures on the wall to remind me that these are people.
Can he catch Jennifer's killer, or is it too late? the answer could hang by a thread.
That thread was torn.
Never forget an all-new 48 Hours tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Human Cannonball!
Eat less fat. Subway's great tasting freshly made tuna sub has 40% less fat than McDonald's filet of fish. Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
Don't look at me.
They say Foster Farms chickens eat real healthy. You know, corn, stuff like that. I heard somewhere your diet can actually affect how much energy you have. Do you believe that?
Foster Farms. Fresh chicken, grown in Oregon.
Saving money when you buy a car is simple at Armstrong Buick Volkswagen because we offer our lowest possible price every day, all year long. A simple offer you can count on. That's Armstrong Buick Volkswagen, 20,000 McLaughlin in Gladstone.
Ron Tonkin? Yeah, I know him. Always searching for the car on the bridge. He asked me if I could run it through the DMV computer to try to find it. He's like John Wayne in The Searchers, obsessed, always trying to find little Debbie. Never wants anyone to go through the pain of losing a car. I guess that's why he's got so many dealerships, such great prices. Anyway, about the computer, I told him no, but I did put him in touch with our sketch artist.
No. The headlights were bigger and rounder.
A bit of sunshine in tomorrow's forecast. The details at 11.
This is Real TV, your #1 source for video. Armed robber fires shots at the store clerk. But look who fires back. Cameraman caught in the crossfire. If he stays still, he becomes a hostage. If he moves, he could get shot. Trust no one except Real TV and the X-Files Smoking Man to bring you the tape of the dim-witted shoplifter who drops the evidence right in front of the video cameras. It's the sport where it's okay to hit them when they're down. And take a look at the ultimate barroom stunt. Whatever you do, don't blink.
I love exposing people who don't get with the program.
Real TV is on the air.
Hi, I'm John Daly, and this is the show where the drama is real, and it happens right before your eyes. We begin with a gunfight between a robber and a store clerk. Bullets fly everywhere. Here's how it starts. A surveillance camera is rolling at a convenience store in Dothan, Alabama, and this clerk is about to get the scare of his life. It may only be a warning shot, but you can just imagine the clerk's terror as he looks down the barrel of the robber's gun. You can see the clerk tremble as he tries to hand over the cash register drawer, but the robber wants the cash in a bag. This tense scene is even more dramatic than it seems, because what the robber doesn't know is that the clerk also has a gun. You can barely see the outline of the revolver in his back pocket. And in the next few moments, the clerk is desperately going to try to pull it out and defend himself. He tries to reach it here and can't get to it. He tries again, but he's so nervous, he still can't get the gun out. But then, the gunfire spills out onto the street outside. Amazingly, no one is hit by the flying bullets. Was the clerk smart to pull a gun? Police always advise against it, but it's certainly understandable. One thing's for sure, the clerk is a very lucky guy. Talk about a close call. Now, thanks to the tape, the suspect was caught. He's awaiting trial on armed robbery charges. Well, next, a video journalist is in the toughest spot of his life. He's about to become a hostage unless he runs. But as Michael Brownlee shows you, running away could cost him his life.
Peruvian troops surround the Japanese embassy in Lima, Peru. Inside, Marxist rebels are holding 88 people hostage. After a 3-month standoff, the soldiers attacked the building to end the siege. The world saw these dramatic moments as this Army of Special Forces blasted open doors and freed the hostages. But these are the shocking images that have never before been seen on American television. In an exclusive, Real TV uncovers the first few terrifying moments when the Marxist terrorists take over the embassy. These pictures come from Peruvian photojournalist Guntar Rave. Moments before the attack, he was inside the embassy covering a story. When he heard an explosion, he ran outside with his camera and found himself caught in the crossfire. Along with a translator, he takes us back to the scene and through that horrifying night.
Suddenly we heard the explosions and immediately we hit the ground and we crawled back on our hands and knees to the corner, to this corner here.
Crouched behind a car, Guntar calls for help on his cell phone, telling his station there's been a bombing.
I didn't think about my own life. I felt this huge rush of adrenaline. I knew it was a desperate situation. I knew it was really serious. I wanted to tape the shouts, the shots, the explosions, all the confusion that was going around. I just wanted to capture the moment.
In the midst of gunfire, Guntar's phone rings.
Hello. It was my boss calling me, and he asked me to please bring the tape to the office. He wanted to get this exclusive material on the air as fast as possible, and I told him, well, it's going to be impossible to get out.
After dodging bullets for nearly an hour, Guntar finds his way out of this war zone unharmed. Today, the only thing that remains of the Japanese embassy is this white security wall. Although the building is gone, Guntar says his memories will last a lifetime.
I feel like a witness in a moment of great terror in this country, and I feel privileged to have been a part of this terrible event that so greatly affected this country.
Now, that videotape that Guntar shot changed his life in another way. Guntar's estranged dad saw the tape on the news and called him right away. Well, back home, we found a tape of a shoplifter so brazen, we had to show it to you. So we recruited the smoking man from the X-Files to be our special correspondent. He shows us how the suspect was caught red-handed. What you got?
John, remember this. You're always being watched. It's not paranoia, it's real TV. A lesson one shoplifter learned the hard way.
Responsible's BMJ.
You were looking at a surveillance video from a camera outside a Mervyn store in California.
Wearing a black and tan shirt and blue jeans.
A dispatcher monitoring the camera gives the description of a suspected shoplifter coming out of the store. That's him there. And he's being confronted by store security.
They're now IFO. Security apparently is with him.
If you look closely, you can see he appears to have stuffed merchandise in his shirt and pants. Security tries convincing him to give it up.
87 for info, he's walking away from security.
But the suspect isn't listening to them. He's busy on the cell phone, perhaps calling for a getaway car.
87, I will advise.
Security is keeping a safe distance because they know police are already aware of this thief. Remember, the voice you hear is the police dispatcher who's manning the surveillance camera. These pictures are wired directly to the police department, and officers are already on the way. But the suspect lingers, oblivious to the cameras and his merchandise. Evidence against him is dropping out. That's a tennis shoe falling to the ground.
251, copy, any?
87, just for further, he was walking all around the front area, and a shoe did fall out of the front of his pants.
Finally, he goes to pick up the shoe, but his sticky fingers aren't working so well in the parking lot. With no getaway car in sight, the suspect makes a run for it, but cameras follow.
87, he's running away through the parking lot, heading down towards Home Express direction.
There are 19 cameras tracking this shopping center.
87, he's still running in front of Home Express now.
From store to store, the suspect flees, unaware he's being watched.
87, right now he's in front of Payless for Kids by Great Club.
Cameras trace his every move.
87, for info, he's now heading to the rear of Orchard Supply.
With nowhere left to go, the suspect tries ducking out of sight.
I'm 97 in the area, and I'm going to be headed towards the back of Orchard. He's on the retaining wall right behind Orchard by the pickup area. He's climbing up the retaining wall.
But police are there waiting for him over the wall, thanks to the cameras.
It looks like he's got him, and he's walking along behind the retaining wall, and we just lost sight of him.
The young man spent 40 days in jail. He's on probation for a year. John?
Sounds like he deserved it. What do you got for tomorrow, Smoking Man?
Tomorrow, the drug dealer who makes his own poison in his very own meth lab. The villain records his clandestine activity and lives to regret it. John?
Very interesting. Smoking Man, thanks again. Well, now, here's a look at what's up next.
Still ahead. They call this a sport? It looks brutal. An inside look at what's called total fighting. Later, he takes his bike out for a spin. Home video of the guy who's really got a mouthful. Plus, look, Ma, no hands. If it's caught on tape, you'll see it on real TV.
Look, Marion, it's those snobs, the Hendersons.
How are you? We just vacationed in Aspen. That's nice. We called all our grandkids this morning.
And you can still afford prime rib, old boy?
Actually, we're buying extra because of all the money we saved by using 10-10-3-2-1.
We save 50% on calls over 10 minutes, don't we, Tom?
How quaint.
Oh, frankly, we never look at prices.
Well, we do. And with 10-10-3-2-1, we saved $20 last month.
Joe.
Did you get that number?
10-10-3-2-1.
We Italians, we love love. We love life. But most of all, we love pasta. Our number one favorite, pasta barilla.
Si, barilla.
Ordinary pasta can stick and clump. But imported pasta barilla is always perfect.
Sì, perfetta.
Always
Al dente.
our favorite pasta has one name. Pasta barilla.
Barilla.
The number one love of Italians.
Very good.
Here's how the people of Coin 6 News are making a difference this week. We showed you how a ship demolition business is threatening the fragile environment on your Oregon coast. And we helped you sort out the facts from the flack about Y2K. Next week, some are smart and some are silly. You'll see the latest great gadgets. Also, just in time for the Grammy Awards, meet local musicians who are set to become big stars and learn how you can win a trip to see Shania Twain in concert. You'll see it all on Coin 6 News. People you know.
Someday, somewhere, you're going to wish you had BP gasoline. BP is specially formulated to keep your engine clean for optimal performance. After all, he who hesitates is lost. BP, we keep you moving.
Welcome back. Imagine an organized fight where there are no rules. Every hit is legal, and getting out alive is a matter of luck. Would that be a fair fight? It's called total fighting. But as you're about to see, it's not so much a sport as a big brawl.
Whilst in the standing position, they are allowed to strike with the open palm to the head.
It's called total fighting.
the latest ring sport to hit Europe. But it's a lot more than hitting. As the name implies, almost anything goes.
So he's really forcing the head back there. He's allowed to do that.
2 5-minute rounds of freestyle violence.
Here he goes, here he goes.
We're not talking about professional wrestling. This stuff hurts, even on camera.
As well. There goes the choke.
That looks barbaric to anyone who is accustomed to see controlled boxing in the United States.
Jose Torres is the former light heavyweight champion of the world. He's seen a lot of tough fights in a lot of rings. But when we showed him this tape, he had only one reaction. Total Fighting is totally insane.
This one could be dangerous because of the attitude of the fighters and the fact that they are not restricted. They can do whatever they want to do.
Total Fighting is a brutal combination of kung fu, wrestling, kickboxing, and karate.
He's gone for the leg lock.
That means there's all sorts of ways to win.
Definitely. Look at clean strike and everything else.
Like punching your opponent in the head while he's down.
I think he's being warned for hitting in the back of the head there. He's got to try and get round to the side of the head, but he's whacking him in the ear there. He's got some cannons going into his head.
But he doesn't seem... No, it's been
this
stopped.
is over.
He overpowered.
Putting him in a headlock until he submits.
He stopped him.
Or, in this frightening bout, loses consciousness. The tide of a fight can turn on a dime. This fighter is in trouble against the ropes. But moments later, a single devastating kick wins him the fight. Doctors and oxygen tanks are in plentiful supply at ringside. And this fighter was brought back to his senses.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
So far, no one has been killed or seriously injured in a total fighting match. But that might only be a matter of time.
Looks brutal to me. Now, total fighting is a new phenomena in England, but already protesters are saying the sport should be banned before someone gets knocked out for good. Well, what do you think? Call the Real TV hotline with your thoughts on total fighting. You can reach us toll-free at 1-888-REAL-TV1. We'll be right back.
Coming up, the skydiver who was really thinking out of the box. And just call him Mr. Big Mouth. Plus, if you ever meet this guy in a bar, don't bet against him. Find out why in just a moment.
When you just can't get to the phone, help is on your line. Press star 69 from US West. One more reason life's better here.
Money. No matter how you count it, store it or save it. When you buy a new or used car from Armstrong Buick Volkswagen, you'll keep more of it than with any other dealer around. How? It's simple. With our guarantee of our lowest possible price, anytime, all year long. And don't forget, if you're a senior citizen and buy a car from me and don't like it for any reason, return it within 3 days, and I'll give you all your money back. That's Armstrong Buick Volkswagen, 20,000 McLaughlin in Gladstone.
Sometimes you get a craving for real classic rock. 92.3 KGON plays 25-song classic rock marathons all day. When you need real classic rock, only one radio station gives you 25-song music marathons.
Yeah!
92.3 KGON, Portland's real classic rock.
Are you sure that's the right number?
When you really need the right number, dial 411 from US West. One more reason life's better here.
Play the Blockbuster Trip-A-Day giveaway today. Thousands have won, but there are still lots of great prizes left. But they're going fast. So get to Blockbuster today, because every game piece is a winner. And tomorrow, you might find yourself in the in crowd.
Rent Practical Magic tonight and go home happy. Magic abounds in this spellbinding romantic comedy. Find out for yourself what these ladies have brewing. Practical Magic, rated PG-13. Rent it tonight at Blockbuster Video.
Just watching someone eat a big, juicy Carl's Jr. Western steak sandwich can be cruel and unusual punishment.
Well, this man is taking a dive and taking his bicycle with him. But there's going to be trouble before he reaches the ground. And we've got the tape as it happens.
Mark Lickley's bike gets thrashed, and you're along for the ride. The destructive adventure begins in Davis, California. From several angles, helmet cams focus in as Mark prepares to jump out of this plane while riding his brand new bike. All eyes are on Mark as he heads toward Earth. But suddenly, Mark and his bike begin spinning uncontrollably. He must let go. Now it's problem time. In all the chaos, Mark didn't have a chance to pull the bicycle chute. His bike is going down solo. The situation is out of Mark's hands. He can only hope his chute lands him safely back on the ground. Luckily for everyone, the bike, or what's left of it, dropped down in an open field.
This is what happens when a bike hits the ground at 100 miles an hour.
After a joyride like that, you'd think Mark would call it quits.
Watch time, baby.
Think again. Just a week later, Mark's back up in the air, this time over Monterey Bay, California. And now he's in a wild new position. Mark is tucked inside that box, prepared to be tossed out like yesterday's trash. Remember, Mark has no idea where he's headed. He can't see. Not only does Mark have it tough, cameraman John McKee must keep his distance to avoid an aerial collision. But at 120 miles an hour, that's no easy task. Finally, he's out, and he's headed down. Where the box goes, nobody knows, and nobody cares.
I'm sure it had a better landing than the bicycle. Well, here's what's coming up on the next Real TV.
Don't even think of missing Real TV tomorrow, where you won't see what it's like to have the Canine Squad come after you. Plus the street brawl that goes on all day long. And the guy who's a little over the top. Always amazing. Real TV tomorrow.
Well, the next two people you're about to meet have earned their spot on Real TV. Both used their own techniques, and each left us astonished.
Would you like to earn a little extra money in your spare time collecting bar bets? Or perhaps you yearn to become a legend on Fraternity Row. If so, take a lesson from Mr. He Lin, China's premier chug-a-lug. Mr. Lin, seen here in this videotape from a Chinese TV show, has taken the art of chugging to new heights. Think how much you could win by betting you could chug 2 glasses of beer at once. Boilermakers yet. But those winnings would be chicken feed. You could probably retire on your "I'll bet I can drink 4 glasses at once" winnings. Watch as Mr. He builds a 4-tier beer fountain. Is this amazing or what? Once you master the art of positioning the glasses, Mr. He tells us the drinking part is easy. It's the standing on your feet after 4 Boilermakers part that's tough. Next, we travel halfway around the world from the brews of China to the fruits of Russia. The man stuffing the peach in his mouth is about to make the peach disappear, pit and all. This home video comes to us from Russia. It was on an outrageous television show called Slabo. Slabo in English means beat that, and he does with this apple. Entertainment doesn't get much better than this, but the judges at Slabo didn't see it that way, and Ivan eventually lost. The good news is, when you make it on Real TV, you're always a winner.
And with him, there's no leftovers. But we've got one more special tape to roll for you. It's today's Real TV Quiz.
The 1951 movie Rhubarb was about a cat who inherits a baseball team.
I don't know about this luck business.
One of these baseball players was such a minor character that he wasn't even given a credit in the movie. And he had just one line.
Wait a minute. Rhubarb will be at the game tomorrow, won't he, Eric? Of course, that's where the luck comes in.
He's certainly at the big leagues now. Can you name him?
How about that, Eric?
Don't go away. We'll be right back with the answer.
Now you can watch Real TV anytime. Go to RealTV1.com to get Real TV on demand.
Lever 2000, a tough deodorant clean, plus moisturizers for your skin. The touchable clean for all your 2000 parts.
Help me put this away.
Real Country Fresh biscuits.
And Country Crock.
Country Fresh taste.
This is helping.
Well, you said put the Country Crock away.
For real country fresh taste, the whole country loves. It's smooth, creamy, shed-spread Country Crock.
Tonight on KOIN 6 News at 11.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Kelly Day. For many years, wild horses were killed for being pests, but now they're making an incredible comeback.
We'll show you why tonight on KOIN 6 News at 11.
How would you describe your working relationship?
You want to take that?
Sure. Okay, I myself and 4 million other balls are spreading the word about the Sourdough Jack.
It's very unique. Sorry, you talk.
We start with grilled crunchy sourdough, then add a big juicy burger stacked with crispy bacon and melting cheese.
And it's especially hot now because we won't make it till you order it.
You're quite a team. Do you hang out together?
We went fishing once.
I don't want to talk about it.
Do you wash your car more than you mow your lawn?
When you steal a glance, what do you see?
Do you challenge the road?
Because you know you'll win?
Then get to the Pontiac Excitement Drive-Away. Because now, with this solid offer on a new Grand Am, the only question is, what are you waiting for?
This is today's Pontiac driving excitement.
This is for me.
For me.
For me.
Join us at the Excitement Drive-Away. See your dealer today.
Closed captioning sponsored by...
Care for your legs from the inside with Venustat. It helps maintain leg vein circulation and protect against swelling. Venustat. Healthy legs from the inside out.
Promotional consideration sponsored by...
Nutrition bar with great taste. That'll happen when pigs fly.
Bob?
The Balanced Nutrition Bar. Get some balance in your life.
You stay regular, and with a low-fat diet, it helps your cholesterol and may even reduce your risk of heart disease.
It's Fiberall for regularity and good health.
Fiberall. Fiber for your life.
Here's the answer to our Real TV quiz.
Rhubarb will be at the game tomorrow, won't he, Eric? Of course, that's where the luck comes in.
Even in the background, that familiar face just leaps out at you. He's 28-year-old Leonard Nimoy, 15 years before playing that logical Vulcan, Mr. Spock, on the sci-fi TV series Star Trek. Thanks for playing the Real TV quiz.
Well, that's it for now. Keep those cameras rolling and join us again for the next Real TV when once again, we'll give you something to talk about.
If you have a scary moment caught on tape, we'd like to see it. Call 1-888-REAL-TV1 to find out how to make money selling your home video.
Just for further, you walk all around the front area, shoot it, bottom.
You have to dig deep to find the source of Intrepid's solid feel. Reinforced door opening.
Right with you, mate.
You know why I wear a hat.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Human Cannonball!
Eat less fat. Subway's great tasting freshly made tuna sub has 40% less fat than McDonald's filet of fish. Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
Don't look at me.
We're talking Chevrolet.
My friends think that my Cavalier is a really great car. I went to the auto show, I looked at a whole bunch of cars, and the one that fit my needs the best and my budget was my Chevy Cavalier.
Cavalier, now with $1,500 cash back or 0.9 financing. $1,500 cash back or financing less than 1%. We're talking savings at your Chevy dealers today.
I love my Cavalier.
See your Chevrolet dealer Northwest today. We're talking Chevrolet.
Blazer game tickets available now at Ticketmaster.